Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my June favorites. Crazy. June flew by so fast. I did change my top and I added a little bit more gloss for this one, but if you do recognize this makeup, it's because I'm filming 2 videos in one day, because that's how you gotta do it. I feel like some of these products no one has really raved about here on YouTube, so I'm super excited to share them with you. The first product that I want to talk to you guys about is the Touch in Soul No Poreblem, I can't say that, No Poreblem Primer, like no pore problem. You get what I'm saying. So this is a smoothing and pore covering top secret for perfect makeup primer. Love the bottle. I love that it's pink on pink. I love that it has a pump. And I love that this product is a pore minimizing product that is dry skin friendly. I have really dry skin, especially on my nose, which I know is kind of like the opposite of what other people have. Everyone has an oily T-zone, which I do have, but I also have some dryness around the sides of my nose. A lot of pore minimizing primers are super drying. So even like Dr. Pores No More, Benefit Professional, they still tend to be a little bit drying on me, but I like the appearance of smaller pores or non-existent pores. So you get 1 fluid ounce, it wasn't too pricey, and I feel like a little bit goes a really long way. I feel like this is a hydrating pore minimizing primer. This one is more like the YSL blurring primer or like a silicone primer, but it still has a little bit of hydration. Like even just feeling it on my hand right now, it feels like almost cooling and hydrating, and it's very lightweight, so it's not going to cake up and it's not going to build up or pill up, because that's like my worst fear, is doing someone's makeup and the primer starts pilling. It's really hard to just like get back from there once you put the primer and it starts balling up, and you've put the foundation and it's balling up. Like that is just the worst. So I like that this one doesn't do that. It's very smoothing, and I do have it on today, and I just really like that it minimizes my pores without compromising the hydration. So it's not super hydrating, it's not like a dewy finish or anything like that. So I think any skin type can use that, but it is dry skin friendly, and I feel like a lot of people have a lot of texture around there, and you don't want to mattify too much with a primer, especially if you're gonna be using a mattifying foundation and a powder. That's just too many matte things in one, and that's just gonna look really dry and cakey. So I really have been enjoying that. The next product that I want to talk to you about is the Fresh Creme Ancienne Soft Cream. This is the ultimate ageless complexion treatment. I was really scared to incorporate a new nighttime moisturizer into my routine. I do have a skincare routine coming up. I've just been trying different things. I'm really just trying to like perfect it before I talk to you guys about it. So this is the thicker cream that Fresh has. So they have like the rose hydration, and they have a couple of different creams. This has a whipped texture, and it's supposed to visibly reduce the signs of aging, which I'm gonna be 25 this year, but I'm sometimes weary of using products that are meant for like an older age group. I know it's good to prevent wrinkles like beforehand and all that, but sometimes those products are just too thick and too much for my skin, and they have too much essential oils and just too much going on that my skin just freaks out and breaks out. So I have really finicky, picky skin. It's very picky. Like I will break out the same day if I try something and my skin doesn't like it. So far so good. I have not broken out. It kind of reminds me of cottage cheese, which I'm actually not a fan of like to eat, but it's really thick, so you don't need a lot. It's thick, but it's lightweight. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's just like cottage cheese. So when you like first initially grab it, it seems thick, but once you start like spreading it, it becomes thin and it's very like airy. So this one actually turns into like a water once you've like blended it into the skin and once you've, you know, rubbed it in. But at first touch, you're like, okay, that's weird. It's a whipped texture, but this is so hydrating, and it's really just made my skin look really soft and supple, and I feel like my frown lines that I had were completely vanished with this cream. So really have been enjoying this, and again, this one's from Fresh. It's a little bit more expensive. Of course, I'll update you guys and do like a full skincare video, but I really have been enjoying this as my nighttime moisturizer. It's a little bit too thick for me for daytime, so I use that one strictly at night. So I'm just gonna stick with the skincare. I picked this up on a whim. The girl at Sephora was like, it's life-changing, and I was reading the reviews right there, and I've never heard anyone talk about it, but I'm so happy that I picked this up. This is the Dr.Jart Derma Clear Micro Milk Peel. You get the micro pads, and then you get the actual milk peel. So what I do is I shake this up, I grab one of the little pads, which I really like the pads. I wish they sold them separately. The pad has a soft side and a little bit more of like a grittier side, a little bit more, I guess, not abrasive, but just a little stronger. Depending on your skin, if you have oily skin, how much problems you have. And this is going to basically give you new skin. So it's a peel, but it's so gentle. You don't actually see your skin peeling. This is something that I saw results in one night. Well, I was gonna say one day, but I use this at night. I woke up the next day. I actually leave this on. So you're supposed to rinse it off. It's supposed to be like a peel, like a treatment, almost like a mask. You're supposed to put it on, leave it on for 3 minutes, and wash it off, rinse it off. Since I've been leaving it on overnight, I was scared because I do have sensitive skin, but so far so good. I haven't had any like irritation or redness from it because it is very, very gentle. I like using the rough side kind of like on my cheeks, wherever I have some breakouts or any kind of like residual marks or anything like that. And I use the softer side just in the middle of my face where I'm a little bit more sensitive and prone to redness. And this is just for any skin type, and this has helped me with my texture so much. I used to have, and I still do have texture, but I used to have so many little bumps under my skin, and this is really just doing the job for me. So my skin has just been looking so much better, and I totally noticed a difference when I incorporated this. Check this out. Sensitive skin, oily skin, dry skin. Trust me, you're gonna love this. You can use it as a treatment or you can use it like I do overnight. Either way, you should totally pick this up. It's totally worth the money. I actually have one more skincare product to talk to you guys about. This is the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask for all skin. So it's a sleeping mask, and it was just introduced to Sephora. I actually have their lip mask, their sleeping lip mask. I got that on Amazon even before this line was introduced to Sephora. I believe this is a Korean product. So this is a purifying and moisturizing gel mask that works overnight. That's gonna give you hydration because it has mineral water, and it relaxes and revitalizes the skin. So you're basically waking up to soft, beautiful skin. And literally, since I've been using this, my skin when I wake up is just so much softer, and it just feels like baby skin. When I wake up, I just feel like ready for makeup. So I just leave this on, and I basically put this on over my whole skincare regimen. So I'll do my serum. I do have the water bank from this line, and I do like that serum if you're wondering. I'll do that serum or my La Mer serum. I'll do all my skincare stuff like eye cream, and all that good stuff, and toner and blah blah blah. And then the very last step is this one, the sleeping mask. So you put it on over, and it dries pretty fast. I don't feel like my pillow has anything on it, and I'm pretty lazy. Like, I like doing my skincare and like literally just going to sleep. So I haven't had any like weird things on my pillow. I don't feel sticky. I don't feel anything weird. At first, it just feels like aloe vera. It feels like a really cooling gel, like very hydrating gel that sits on top of your skin. Like water is sitting on top of your skin. And then before you know it, it's just like you're sleeping, and then you wake up and it's just beautiful. I don't think this has given me any radiance, but it's helped me with hydration. I have very dry skin, very dry skin. Let me say that again. Very dry skin, irritated, red prone, acne prone, hormonal acne, all that. And this has been helping me a lot. I feel like you guys have been noticing a difference in my skin on Snapchat, so that's what I've been using that's new. So another product that has to do with skin, this is the Benefit Hello Flawless Powder in Petal. So I've been using this to set my face, and it is so amazing. I don't know why I stopped using it, but it gives me an airbrushed look. My face just looks so soft when I put this on. Sometimes this color is a little bit too dark for me, but right now I can use it because I have tanner on. But I really have been enjoying this powder. I think it's a great setting powder. It gives you an airbrush, flawless complexion. I feel like it's really hard to find a good powder that's gonna mattify you, but it's not gonna dry out your skin. I'm combo, like I'm dry, but I'll get oily in my T-zone, and I sweat a lot. So this really just helps me stay airbrushed, not look cakey. You can use it to touch up. It's not gonna like build up weirdly or anything like that. I do really like it. I feel like it oxidizes a little bit, so you might want to be careful with the shades, but they do have quite a few shades in their range. So check this out if you're looking for a good all over setting powder. For a bronzer, this is the one that I've been enjoying, and this is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. This is in medium deep. It's what I have on right now. This makes your skin look so sun-kissed, like literally straight from a vacation. You do get a little brush, which I don't really use, but it's handy like to contour on the go, even like for the nose. The compact is actually really big. It's 21 grams of product. So there's a swatch. This is very pigmented but lightweight. So it's not a thick powder. It's very thin, which I feel like is nice and forgiving. But this color medium deep is a pretty deep shade, so you can always go lighter if you want something a little bit more natural. But I like that really bronzed look, and I feel like it's not as orange as Give Me Sun. It has a little bit more of like a red tone, but it does have some orange in it. You can use it to set your contour, to bronze. I really like it, and I've been enjoying it ever since I got my hands on it. So you guys know I have been non-stop raving about the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. I love this so much in Custard. It's amazing. I already have a backup ready on deck. This goes actually pretty fast, which I'm I'm not liking. That's something I don't like about it, but it's the price I'll pay for an amazing product. It's just so good. You don't have to set it with that much powder. It will crease if you don't set it at all, but I always set it with either baking powder or just like a face powder. But great for carving out the brows, amazing as an under eye concealer. It's matte, which I love in certain areas of my face. Don't get me wrong, I like to glow, but I love a matte under eye, and I love a full coverage under eye, which is something I can achieve with this. And you can use a brush to get more precision and then blend it out with your beauty blender, and it is flawless, gorgeous. I love it. I recently started using the Mercier Candle Glow Concealer and Highlighter. I have shades 1 and 2. I just featured this in my last video, and I'm obsessed with this. I have this concealer on now. I have both of them on. 2 is a nice peachy shade. It's close to my skin tone, and it cancels out any darkness. You get a nice little sponge. I don't actually use a sponge to blend it out, but it's a nice sponge. And it's one of those like clicky pens, but it has really good coverage, and it just sits so nicely on the skin. It's very thin and lightweight. It's not thick like the Tarte Shape Tape, which I feel like I know everyone was into, but now in the summertime, we don't want so much. Well, I don't want so much on my face sitting. Like, I don't want it to feel so heavy and cakey. I don't even feel like I have concealer on when I wear this, which I love. So I'm all about that like coverage but thin for right now. So this has just been amazing. I definitely think you should check it out. It's definitely worth the price for me. It says it's a glowing concealer, but for me, it's more of just like a satin finish, skin-like finish. It's gorgeous. I definitely think you should check it out. And again, I'm mixing shades 1 and 2 just because I like a bright under eye. I can just do 2 if I want something natural, but I like 1 just to brighten up and make things a little bit more yellow. But amazing. So flawless, and they just sit nicely. I like full coverage foundation, so sometimes full coverage concealers can be just a little bit too much, like the Shape Tape sometimes. So I'll either use the NARS Soft Matte or I'll use this one, and I've been really enjoying this guy. I feel like a lot of brands are coming out with concealers. They noticed that Tarte was killing the game with the Shape Tape, and now all these brands are coming out with concealers like Dior and just a bunch of different brands in Sephora. But I'm all for it because I love to try new products. So this next one's kind of random, but I've been using the Tarteist Clear Lash Glue, like the white lash adhesive, and it hasn't given me problems yet, knock on wood. So the Thrive one is amazing, but I feel like I develop allergies the more I use something. So this is the one that I'm on right now, and so far so good. It hasn't given me any dryness, any allergies. So just in case you're wondering, this is the lash glue that I'm using. It does leave residual glue on my lashes, which I hate, but I feel like any lash glue does that. The one that does that the least is the Thrive one. That one doesn't really leave anything on my lashes. This one is a sucker. Like, next day I'm in the mirror and I'm like, girl, you got a bunch of lash glue. Like, you swear you got it off, and then 2 days later, boom, a little lash glue pops up like, hey, how you doing? No, leave. I literally use waterproof eye makeup remover. It doesn't come off, but that's a good sign because I can trust it that my lash won't be popping off and saying hello to someone, you know, while I'm out. So it's a good and bad thing, I guess. So that's the one I've been using. I just wanted to mention that quickly. So you guys know I've been writing for Artist Couture for a really long time. You guys know I'm always talking about it, but I have to mention it again. I go through like spurts. So I'll use one highlight and then I'll just be stuck on it, and then I'll kind of leave it alone for a really long time and then go back to it. So I'm back on my Artist Couture Conceited wave. I have it on right now. It's just gorgina. It's so gorgeous. I love Conceited. I love Cocobling and Illuminati. Those are the 3 that I recommend, hands down. If you want to glow in your pictures, in video, if you're going out at night, you need you some Artist Couture. Now, I like this kind of glow in the daytime. Don't judge me. I like sparkles. It is what it is. When I use this on my clients are like, what is that? Like, I need that. I'll put it on their collarbone, on the body. You get so much product in here that you can do that. You can totally do that. I use my Anastasia highlight brush with this, or if I want something a little more precise and natural like I have on right now, I use this Smashbox fan brush. I'm gonna put on a little more on camera so you guys can see the magic. Whew. Like, are you witnessing the beam? Yes, I'm here for that. That is a glow. I know you might not be into that heavy glow. That's okay. Everyone's different. If you want something a little bit more natural, you use less product or you don't layer it on like I do. But either way, I feel like if you like natural glow or heavy glow, you can totally customize it to your liking. Conceited is a little bit darker than Cocobling and Illuminati, but I think it just looks so good on medium skin tone and darker, deeper skin tones. Beautiful on deeper skin tones. Like, my favorite highlights are from Artist Artist Couture on my clients who are deeper than me. I always reach for my Artist Couture. Like LeBron's by Jackie Aina and Artist Couture. Like I have to take a picture of you if I'm putting this on you. Like I have to. Because it's just, everyone has to witness that. So might be a little dramatic for some, but I'm living for it. And I am an affiliate with Artist Couture. Thank you to everyone who uses my code. It's just Rosita, and you can get a discount on Artist Couture. And I honestly have been buying Artist Couture forever. Like since they came out, I've been supporting Mac Daddy, Angel Merino with the whole brand. So it's nice to now have a coupon code for you guys. But when I run out, I purchase my Conceited because it's so good. I put Charlene, my best friend, onto Artist Couture because everyone needs a little glow, okay? Either a lot of glow, a little glow, you need to glow. The glow up is real. We in 2017 now. Get you some highlighter, girl, especially if you're a makeup artist. Please get you some Artist Couture. So pretty on the eyes. Inner corner highlight. I actually have it on as inner corner highlight. So banging. As a body shimmer, you can mix it in with lotion. You just can get so much use out of it. And I like that shine, glitter, glow. So I'm about that life. So yeah, Artist Couture. Conceited is my favorite, but I like Illuminati and Cocobling, and I love LeBron's as well. I love all of them, but those are my favorites. The guy at Starbucks, I guess, made a mistake. He was like, nah. For lip products, I only have 2 to show you, and they're both glosses, and they're actually on opposite sides of the spectrum. So this one is the YSL lip gloss in shade number 1. So this is such a gorgeous gloss. I didn't think I was gonna like this one because it's gold, and I used to always shy away, and I was always scared of the glittery glosses. I thought they were just like so cheapy looking, but honey, ain't nothing cheap about this one. I mean, literally, nothing cheap about this one. The glitter particles in this one are so finely milled that you don't feel them. They're not chunky. Actually, the nude carrot from the YSL glosses, you can feel the glitters. This one, which is a lot more glittery, you can't. It's so smooth. It feels like you're wearing a lip balm. Has a slight smell. Again, the nude one is way stronger in scent. And this just gives you a nice sheen. Like, I like wearing this on its own, like when I'm doing a no makeup, like just mascara. And I'll throw this on because it's clear with gold sparkles. So it's really just gonna make your lips shine, baby. And sometimes I like just like the color of my lips. Like I just want a little bit of shine, and I don't want to do like a clear thick gloss. So this one's thin, but it'll add a little bit of warmth and some golden tones, and it's stunning. So this one's a little pricey, but I think it's totally worth it. And again, it's in the shade number 1. And then this one is super inexpensive, but I love it so much. I have been abusing it. I feel like I'm almost out. I've been wearing it so much. This is the Kiko 3D Hydra Gloss in number 3. I have, I believe, shade 2, 1. Like, I use them like non-stop, but this one's my favorite one because it's the perfect like peachy, pinky, nudie color. These are so hydrating. They feel like lip balms. They don't feel like gloss. They're not sticky. If you trust me with any lip products, trust me on this one. It is bomb.com. If you like glosses that are kind of sheer but kind of have some pigment, but you don't like them sticky, but you like them very hydrating and very shiny, Kiko got you, girl. It is shiny is not even the word. So I just applied a little bit on top because I'm extra. This is not going to give you that like goopy lip that when you open up your mouth it's like gooey and like sticking to each other. This is so hydrating. I mean, it's called the Hydra Lip Gloss 3D because it's so shiny and it's very hydrating and lightweight. It feels like I have lip balm. Like my lips are so moisturized. They don't get dried out when I use this. This one does have some shimmer and it's stunning. I think it's so pretty on its own. Again, I'll wear this one when I'm not wearing makeup. I feel like that was something I was struggling with, was finding products just to wear when I don't want to wear that much makeup, because a lot of my stuff is just like, well, bam, like in your face pigment, but I wanted something that was hydrating and glossy that I can wear with just mascara or I can wear with like a full beat face, and I found it. I like it over lipstick on its own, combined with other glosses. It's good. So good. So Kiko, and this one is in the shade number 3. My last favorite is my perfume favorite of the month, and this is the Labo Santal number 33. I'm not loving the rose scent that I got, and it kills me, but Santal 33 is so amazing. I got so many compliments when I wore this to QVC. Just men, women, everyone was just like, what is she, the directors, like, what is she wearing? And it was like an aggressive, like, can I have that name? Like, I need to write it down. I'm like, okay. Like, usually people are like, oh, I like your perfume, and I'm like, thanks, and then that's it. But with this one, people are like, all right, so what was it? Can you show me a picture? What's the name of that one? It was that real. It's the type of perfume that just fills up the room with sexy sexy, musky, amazing, everything. Like, I feel like a boss when I wear this. I feel like a boss babe, like an independent woman that just kills shit. Like, I just feel very bossy when I wear this. When I wear this, I want to like get dressed up and do something. I like that this perfume does that for me because it was pricey, so I really like it. It's masculine, it's musky. Someone described it like a forest, someone else described it like a beach. It really just changes up on you. When you smell this on someone else, you'll know. You'll be like, you're part of the Labo crew. I got this because I Love Sarai was raving about it, and also Lulu Lux on Instagram was raving about it, and so many of you were like, it's a niche perfume, like you need to like be in the in crowd and get yourself some Labo. So shout out to Sam for making this for me. They custom make it for you, like not custom, but they hand make the perfume for you. I got this one in the Nolita Soho area. Nolita was the original store of the Labo in New York, and I loved the whole experience, and that's exactly what it is. It's an experience. Getting the perfume, then making it for you. This is official tissue, so if you want to get in with this crowd, they do have it on Nordstrom, but if you're in New York, or I believe they have the Labo everywhere, but especially if you're in New York, go to the Nolita store and just smell it. Like, spray it on. They let you put it on and you can walk away and just see how you feel throughout the day. Because for me, this doesn't get me sick, and it just makes me feel some kind of way, which I'm all about. So Labo Santal 33 definitely has been my favorite, and I feel like I'm not gonna stop talking about this one. So I'm sorry, not sorry. Sorry, no sorry, my friend. Do we know what time it is? And now it's time for my music favorites, which if you totally skipped to the end to watch my music favorites, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to be your DJ. I have bachata, merengue, R&B, rock, house music. I listen to it all, even country. I get a lot of my songs from Apple Music or Pandora or from you guys. This first song, I'm not gonna lie, I was not feeling at first, because if you're an OG and you know about Maria Maria, I was like, what are you doing, Rihanna? Why are you trying to change up a classic? Like Maria Maria, Carlos Santana, that's a classic. Honey, what is you doing? But it's catchy. I can't fight it. It's super catchy. So let's go ahead and get into it. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Let's go. I hope it over for the taking. You know this cookie's for the bag. I'm missing nothing when I'm rocking with you. I'm missing nothing when I'm shining with you. When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Yeah, I treat you like a lady, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. I see wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch, I'm drowning. If they don't let us in, they might throw shots at the bouncer. I'm in the projects, to making projects. My wrist and she looked at 100,000. Maluma, baby. She call me no thinking lies. I love this song in the car. favorites for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It truly helps me out. Don't forget to leave a comment as well. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me and subscribing. I'm trying to upload more, so please subscribe. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I truly appreciate every single one of you that leaves me a comment, that likes my videos, that subscribes to my channel. I truly, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate it. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.